Hello all! Here at Cloak and Meeple Construction, we have all of your tetranylium, tenachino, we have all your weird block-shaped needs. So come on down to the construction yard. Actually, here comes Will with a whole supply of a whole bunch of them. Come on now. Now back it up. Back it up. Whoa, 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 don't dump it now, don't dump it now! Ooh. Come on down for a discount sale. Game of Lots is for 1 to 4 players, and it is a dexterity construction building game. So here's everything that you will receive in the game set up for a multiplayer game here. So if we were just playing a 2-player game, we would just get rid of 2 of the Inspector Meeples. To start off, we would choose which floor plan we want to go ahead and start off with. I know in the final version these will be numbered with different degrees of difficulty, but you can see which ones might be a little bit easier to do or a little bit more difficult to attain here. So let me just put down a medium one right here. Get rid of those there. Everybody will go ahead and get one of these crew cards from this shuffled deck, and everybody will go ahead and roll up this die to see what pieces they start off with. So I would start off with a blue piece, and the other player, well, they would also start off with a blue piece. So then on your turn, you go ahead and you roll up the die there, and that'll give me an orange piece, and then you'll choose which one of your 2 pieces you want to place onto the board. So let's just say I went ahead and placed that one, just like that. Now, if I had scored any points, I would go ahead and mark it on the track. Since there's nothing else on there, of course, I'm not going to score any points right away. So the other player would go ahead and roll up their die. They get that right there. So they can go ahead and they can place their block. And let's just say they place their block right there. That is a scoring opportunity. So they get 2 points for every block that matches the color of the one that they just placed, as long as it's touching that block. So since these 2 blue blocks are touching one other, they would go ahead and earn 2 points. If, let's just say, there had been another blue block right here, it'd be touching 2 blocks, so they would have gotten 4 points. And you keep on going up, multiplying it by 2 for every block that you're touching of the same color. If, on another turn, they're able to finish the floor plan. So, for example, right there, let me actually pick this up here. So if you look, the floor plan is complete with this one. So if you see, that's the shape of the floor plan. And put these all back right there. So that would complete the floor plan. If they complete the floor plan, they would also get an additional 5 points. Also, the last way to earn some points would be to use your crew card. So for example, this one is the Architect. At the start of another player's turn, take a block off of the top of the tower and score 2 points. So the top of the tower is anything that has no blocks on top of it. So I could just take this one off and score 2 points. Anytime your score marker goes over one of these purple blocks, you can go ahead and pick that up. That'll be an additional block that you can play on your turn. It's free to play a purple block, but you can play 1 purple block per turn. So let's just say it was the other player's turn and they had this green block there. They could place that green block just like that, and they could place that purple block right there. The green block wouldn't score them any points, but the purple one would complete that floor, so they would receive 5 points. You will play until the end of the game. So if you're playing with just 2 players, you play to 40 points. If you're playing with 3 players, you're going to play to 35 points. And if you're playing with 4 players, you're going to be first to, or closest to, I should say, 30 points. So if anybody has received those points, you'll finish up the round and see who has the most points. Also, the second way that the game could possibly end is if 3 of these stacks are depleted. You'll finish up the round and see who has the most points there to see who the winner of the game is.
Punchboard Media, where we all bring something to the table. Pull up a chair at punchboardmedia.com.
So that is Lots, and Lots is actually lots of fun. I really like this game. What I really didn't show you is the towers can start, well, you start stacking up the towers and you'll be completing more and more floors and trying to get those points to try to get the closest to 40 or however many players that you're playing in a game. And it can get kind of precarious as you're stacking up these stuff because people could be like leaving gaps and stuff, and you have a little bit of a Jenga tower kind of going on. So it is a lot of fun. And also, if stuff falls off the tower when you're trying to place your piece, you're going to lose points. So you definitely don't want that to happen. But this is a lot of fun, good for all ages. I do like the variety of the floor plans, so that every game's a little bit different. So there is that. I also like the what are they called? The crew cards. The crew cards. So they kind of give a little bit of spin as when you're going to play that card to kind of get some different points. There are some different interesting ones in there. I kind of like the subcontractor. So what the subcontractor does is you'll score half of the points another player just scored rounding up. So if somebody has a really, really awesome turn, you can be like, oh yeah, by the way, yeah, I totally helped you with that. And boom, you're going to get some more points, and that's kind of a good way to catch up with this game. But definitely check out Lots when it goes on Kickstarter. I'll have a link down below for that so you can check that out. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and help support Cloak and Meeple. You can go over to geekygoodies.com and buy a Cloak and Meeple t-shirt, link down below. Or you can also go to patreon.com and you can help support Cloak and Meeple there. And as well, a link is down below for that. All's well, you know what I'm saying. Help and support Cloak and Meeple. And as always, thanks for watching.